asked, how did your parents come up with the name Tag? My other brothers all got very normal names: Matt, Josh, Ben, and Craig. I got stuck with a weird one. I think it was because I was born in 1970, and I count my blessings I wasn't named Moonbeam. My dad's very good friend was named Tag Taggart, and my parents really liked the names. So I got named Taggart Mitt. I tried in middle school. I said I'm going to change my name from Tag, and I changed it to my middle name, which was Mitt. By Mitt for 6 years. It turns out there's just as many unusual things that rhyme with Mitt as there are that rhyme with Tag. So I changed it back when I was a senior in high school, and I have now named my children Allie, Joseph, Thomas, Jonathan, David, and William. I did not go with any of the unusual names. But other questions? Yes?
Can you give us any idea what your dad's got in mind going forward as far as the campaign is concerned? How he's going to address problems with current presidents?
Yeah, he's going to be very forthright, and if you look at the electoral map and try to figure out, there's a lot of states we know we're going to win. We're not going to spend a lot of time campaigning in Idaho because we're going to win in Idaho and Utah and Wyoming and Mississippi and a lot of the southern states, and and then there's a bunch of states we know we're not going to win. We're not going to win New York State. We're not going to win California, and there's about 12 states that will, I think, decide the election. And so we're going to spend most of our time in those 12 states. The next 2 to 3 months, unfortunately, we're going to have to spend a lot of our time raising money. Barack Obama has spent the last, 7 or 8 months. What's that?
3 years.
Yeah, well, raising $50–60 million a month, because he's able to raise it $80,000 a person at a time, and we've been raising it at $2,500 a person at a time. So he's got this big answer. So we've got to spend the next couple months raising money. Money is an unfortunate part of politics. You got to have it in order to be competitive in the swing states and put advertising out. So my mom and dad are traveling around all around the country raising money in different states, and they're trying to get our message. I don't know if you see, my dad announced that they're releasing their first campaign ad on Friday. They're putting it up in Iowa and North Carolina, Virginia, some other swing states. And he talks about what he would do day one in his presidency. Now, I have not seen the ad, so I can remember 2 of the 3 things that he says he's going to do in the ad, but I don't remember the third. Maybe someone else here can help me. First, he says he's going to approve the Keystone Pipeline, his first day in office, which will create tens of thousands of jobs and help America become energy independent. The second thing he said he's going to do is he's going to give a waiver to the 50 states to opt out of Obamacare and free us from Obamacare. I'll have to look at the third one and tell you what the third one is. But we're going to
small business regulation.
That's right. He's going to overturn small business regulations. Thank you. What this campaign is going to be about, there's going to be a very clear line on both sides. You have the Democrats, by the way, do not want to talk about their record in office the last 3.5 years. They're going to be talking about character assassination. They're going to be trying to look and do everything they can do but talk about the economy. We are going to talk about the record of the last 3.5 years by Barack Obama, and we're going to talk about my dad's record, creating jobs. And we're going to contrast the two things, and so we hope to make the race about the economy, jobs. We're going to talk about our belief in free markets, rather than the Democrats' belief in having the government control more of what happens. We're going to talk about free enterprise and freedom, and try to make that dividing line as clear as we possibly can.
I think one of the biggest problems we have, a lot of people don't understand the economy, where your father knows it inside and out. And I think Obama, if you can get him one-on-one and start talking numbers, he has a chance.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this. There are going to be 3 debates. There will be 3 debates where the 2 of them are on the stage together, and I think you'll see 2 very different visions for America. We talk about national debt, for example. Think about the debt that our children and their children are going to have to be paying back. And all the money we're borrowing from the Chinese to run government programs that are nice to have, but that that just are sucking the energy and life out of the private sector. And my dad's going to say, are any of these programs so critical that it's worth borrowing money and having our children have to pay the Chinese back for them? And the answer is no. We're going to cut those things. And Barack Obama's going to say, oh, but they're so important that we have, they already went up with this fictional character. This fictional character they came up with and talked about kind of cradle-to-grave government assistance, where the government provides you with money all along the way. And it's like, well, where do they think that money's coming from? It's either it's being taxed from people who are working, or we're borrowing it from the Chinese. And neither answer is good. We need to get taxes back, roll them back, make them lower, and stop borrowing money. Start paying it back. Yeah.